Morning, Joe.
How are you doing?
Technically afternoon.
Good afternoon, Cleo. Happy
morning,
England.
Joe. Happy England.
Yay.
No.
You know what they
wrong
say?
on both fronts.
Happy,
Not in England.
Happy England, happy Schmingland? I don't know.
I'm not in England, Joe.
Happy Scotland, happy...
There you go.
I don't know. Wow, I didn't come up with a rhyme for that in advance, and I'm failing hard.
Yeah, you know what, Joe? We're all failing here. It's fine.
Yay, may all your failures be upward.
May all your failures be on camera, because that's how you get the ad revenue.
Yeah, those are the ones that people like. Oh, boy.
Those are the ones that people really like. Good morning, chat. Or good afternoon if you're in Britain land.
Yeah. Or go back to sleep if you're Etho. Because apparently he was still up at 6:30 this morning running vaults. 6:30 my time. I don't know which...
I'm not shocked. Etho doesn't have a sleep schedule as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
He just has... He's just Etho.
He's just running vaults. Yeah, apparently Iskel did an update to the Vault Hunter server this morning, and it's like, oh, nobody will be on it this time. Just like, hey guys, something happened to the server. And it's like, yeah, we're just resetting it. You want to run some vaults with us after to test it when it's done? And he's like, yeah, I should probably... Yeah, that sounds really good, but I should probably go to sleep since I haven't done that yet. And it's like, yes, Etho, you should go to sleep.
He has... Like, he's a lot like Pearl in the fact that it's just sort of like, time is an illusion. Recording time doubly so.
Oh, exactly.
So... hello, kitty. I can see you coming.
Meow, 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 meow. Good morning, Kindless. Morning, Okie Dokie Crisco. We got some other folks. Lady Vaporeon, Nope Queen, Lizapon, Flywoods, Chaos Universe. Glad to have y'all here. We're just getting set up. I'm configuring the video. It's a little bit dark. There we go.
Remember, caps get auto-deleted, chat. Yes, Kitty is here. She's now gone. That is GLaDOS, which we never saw before, but now, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Andy Kern12 writes, first stream, what's this about? It's about 2 hours, and it's basically Cleo and I bantering while we try and draw or do crafts and stuff. Cleo, what are you working on today?
Bullet journaling. I've got to finish off January before February comes.
Yay.
And I'm waiting for a delivery. Dun, dun, dun.
A delivery that might be unboxed on stream?
If it arrives in time, and by unboxed, we'll use that as a very loose term for what's gonna happen.
Yeah, unboxed is one of those terms like unalived, where it doesn't really mean anything. You can just use it.
Yeah. That foiled paper is gorgeous. That is not foiled paper. That is washi tape.
Washi tape.
Specifically that washi tape.
Yep. So, yeah, Cleo, I got a lot of crafting or arting done after you headed out last week. So thank you for sending the raid over while I worked on my Muppet version of myself.
Yes.
I got to show that off to False, Impulse, and to Suma. And, like, apparently the flapping maw is really unnerving. So, yay!
Good. I'm not really a fan of, like, puppets in general. So, you know. They are very uncanny valley, and it's fine. I can deal with them. It's not like it's like I have a lot of aversions to just stuff.
Sure.
So puppets is one of them. So I'm looking forward to being creeped out every time I see you in season 10. Which isn't that different from season 9, so...
No, it's not that different at all. Okay, well, so here's a fun idea I came up with. Oh, wait, already?
I haven't thanked anyone yet because we were talking.
Oh, no. Well, you can thank them now because it's a train. Choo-choo.
Oh, it's a train. Okay, Ayuna resubscribed for 31 months. Captain Zemo resubscribed for 32 months. Winnie Serene has resubscribed for 3 months and says 3 months of being a part of the Horde. Absolutely. Kana Russia gifted a sub. Metu Salem cheered biddies. Thank all of you. You're great. Hearts. And wow, I feel really uncomfortable today. It's odd.
Why do you feel
fine? I don't know. My brain is just sort of like, thanking people. That's weird.
I should get you a pillow that says thanks, and then you can just put the pillow down on the table facing up toward the camera, and just and because
And thank
pillows
you,
are
Captain Zemo,
comforting,
for the biddies.
and it says thanks
Yeah.
for you, so you don't have to do it.
Yeah, like it's I don't know what it is, but my brain is just sort of like, you're just gonna have a moment today. It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
What's the problem? Yeah. So you'll notice that I haven't got my my VTuber on today, and that is because I am one. You get my real hands. Woo, magic hands. I was just sort of like, what's that in French? Because
what is? I know in Spanish it's manos.
I think it's le main.
Yeah.
Man magique. Sorry, that was a reference to something you have no concept of.
That's okay. I don't need concepts. I live in America.
Hey, Blaze. Pillow should have Cleo's Minecraft skin on it, so it also serves the function of Joe's face pillow for punching.
I don't.
It's the only reason why I would want like self-loathing.
Loathing.
Maybe.
Self-directed Cleo loathing. Hey, got my first tip rolling in from Canada, Russia for 5, who says tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Thank you, Canada, Russia. I'm glad you remembered.
And NJ has gifted a sub. Thank you very much indeed. Hearts and thank you. Because that's going to get even more awkward as the day goes on.
Yay.
I've just got this horrible feeling of just like, oh, I'm going to be really uncomfortable thanking people today. But thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Because I do. Good morning, everybody. Yes. Jeez. Oh, drinking time. Yes,
Okay, I'm also going to embed your stream in the upper corner of my stream real quick. So give me a second so folks can see what Cleo is working on.
Waving, still waving until he's done it.
Oh, well,
and then I'll stop.
I was going to say, it might be a while. I'm not very good.
I know.
My OBS thing has 8,000 layers on it. Oh, here it is. Zombie Cleo.
Still waving.
Enable.
Still waving.
Yay, there you are.
Like, honestly, like this is probably bad for me because I am still sore from yesterday's workout.
Oh, no.
And it's just like, my muscles are just like, nah, bruv, it's fine. Thank you, Paleo, for the biddies, hearts.
Okay, I've got you in the upper left now.
It's just
covering the highly reflective coffee pot, which is catching the ring light pretty awkwardly. So, yay.
I mean, I don't know when it's happening. It's fine. I'm tired now. Well, actually, that's really... my arms are now really sore.
Well, people can see them at least.
Hey. How are you guys? Because we are functional.
Yay.
Thank you, Pushed, for the Moonicorn Jazz hands. First time catching your bullet stream. And probably the last. Hey. No, it's not the last. You love my YouTube videos. Thank you.
Yeah, I like the ones where you do the armor stands.
I like the ones where I talk to my friends and just bully them mercilessly.
Yeah. Those are fun too. I like when I get to be that friend.
I like it when I get to bully you too, Joe.
Woo! I'm glad we have so many common interests.
Look, if I were bullying anyone else, it would be only half as fun.
Yay. I'm valuable.
You are valuable.
But
not in the way you think.
To the community. Oh.
Like, it's just me. I don't know if I count as the community. Do I count as the community?
That's a great question. I have no clue.
That's all right, Joe. None of us do. We're just here flailing around in the middle of the universe. Thank you, Crafty Coley, who has resubscribed for 7 months. Oh, level 2. Oh.
Wow, already.
Level 2 stream. Yeah. Stream thing. That was nice. Not even Jevon. I don't know what I said to respond to that. So yes, not even Jevon.
Probably something about bullying people.
Probably. I don't bully Jevon.
No,
Jevon bullies himself. I just react to what Jevon is doing. It's hardly bullying.
Okay.
I like the ones where violence happens, which isn't that often.
No, it's pretty uncommon these days. Everybody's got too good at
Like that
armor by
qualifier.
the end game.
I'm not really. I don't really attack people, so you know, armor is irrelevant. Armor's irrelevant. I feel like this will be more of an ASMR stream.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen these before? Because ASMR is not what we do here.
No, I think, yeah, and you're supposed to use, like, a stereo microphone setup for that, which I do have two microphones in the room right now, but they're both set to mono for people listening, so...
Please no.
I think
I
that
don't
the
need to
S
watch
in
Joe.
SMR is stereo. We're not doing that.
I think you're people, Blaze. Weird people, but I think you're people.
Howdy, Badger!
I want to say I love your content, especially armor stand videos and the group friend videos, which we both just agreed that we liked.
Yay! Okay. Bum-ba-dum-bum, bum-ba-dum.
Galleon, I'm not going to read that out. That's too weird even for me. Well done.
You did it.
Jeez. That's novel. Too weird even for me.
Too weird for Cleo. La-da-da. Okay.
Which I think is valid. Oh. Signy has resubscribed for 24 months. That's 2 years. Wow, right? You'd have think of 2 years I'd have done something more, done something better with my time. Not that you're not better, chat. You are all valid to me because I mean you're people. That's kind of the rule there. People are valid.
Let's see. It's Ink Curious says it's a snowed in morning, which would be lovely if Ink Curious didn't work from home. But so yeah, enjoy your snow day working anyway.
Yep.
NJ says in New Jersey they got a bunch of snow and then a bunch of rain. So yeah, good luck with that.
Well, we have had consistently miserable weather.
Oh no. In Scotland.
I know. But I quite like it because I like the rain and the clouds and not having enough vitamin D.
Hey, we have some positive news though.
Do we?
We have some positive news. Oh, I have positive news. I actually was going to open the stream by being like, Cleo, let's talk about positive things today. Like, for example, here's some positive numbers. 1, 2, 3, 5. You know, just jumping around like that. But apparently, it was a national trade union election in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland today, and Badger Spanner's mother was elected as vice chair. So congratulations to, do we call her Mother Spanner? I don't know. She doesn't have like a gimmicky parental nickname, but yeah.
A gimmicky parental nickname.
Yeah, like some streamers, like Cilantro Gamer's mom was Silmomtro Gamer. Like that was her Twitch handle or something.
That's...
Flywood says...
I like to call my dad not appearing in these videos.
Yeah.
That's what I like to call my dad. Because, oh, wow.
Oh,
That's a mistake.
Badger says that her mother prefers to be called Goth Mother. So there you go. So congratulations to Goth Mother there.
The fairy goth mother.
So yeah, well, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna move over to my other mic so I can actually start drawing and coloring now that I've got all the streaming stuff set up in this chair. Oh, I'm gonna have to move the camera too. I was like, I've got all the camera and mic stuff set up except for moving the camera.
Except for the time.
Except for the cameras. Okay, so you should still be able to hear me over on the other mic now, though.
I can still hear you, Joe.
Oh, fantastic.
Although I would trade places with somebody who couldn't.
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry, Joe. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't not be mean.
It's
I'm sorry.
fine. It's fine. You know what? Okay. So I was gonna start with the positive stuff, but instead, let's go with the creative stuff. I realized, you remember those diamond block skins where you have like a Minecraft character where the head is down in the torso and the arms are inverted, so it
Yeah.
looks like they're carrying a diamond block?
Yeah.
I realized that I can maybe do that with a Muppet head, where I keep my existing Muppet head skin at the top, but then I make it look like, you know, in Avenue Q, how the actors stand next to the puppets? Or the puppeteers or whatever?
Yeah.
I could maybe do a skin where my normal face is on the shoulder of this skin or whatever, and like one of the arms looks like it's going up inside the head.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
I'm seeing
yes,
a lot
that
of
is a thing you could do.
I'm seeing a lot of oh no's in my chat, and that's terrifying, and I love it. And Badger says I was wondering how long it would take him to cursify this skin.
It started cursed. I don't know
Yeah.
what you mean by how long it would take, Badger. Like instantly.
So, part of the problem with that, though, is that one of the goals of making the new Muppet skin was that I wouldn't have to design a human-looking face for myself that's distinct from the Steve face. Because from a trademark standpoint, I can't keep using the Steve face modified forever. I need to start from scratch. So, yeah. In order
and
to
your option was cursed.
Yeah, but the problem is if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have my face holding the Muppet head, I now need my face designed again. But not a Muppet this time, because having a Muppet holding a Muppet is just gonna look like some sort of awkward Muppet, like, totem pole, not like a puppeteer.
No, Joe.
That's what I'm saying. That's not appropriate.
None of this is appropriate, Joe.
Badger Spanner says, make it look like two Muppets in a trench coat. Yeah, there you go. There's probably Minecraft skins of like two like Tolkien-esque dwarves standing on each other or something. It's like here's Gloin giving Gimli a piggyback ride as a child skin.
That is not where my brain went. Okay, sure.
Okay.
It's fine. You do what you need to do, Joe. Like, you will anyway.
Balleruna says, Joe, I'm a skin maker. Commission one of us for $20 and we'll make what you want. I think $20 is too low to pay for something if I'm going to use it for commercial and merchandise uses. Like, if you're doing a skin design for some random person on the internet who wants to play Minecraft with their friends, $20 seems fair. But, like, if you're selling unlimited rights for me to reproduce it and reinterpret it in merchandise, which is part of the goal here, is to be able to make merch with my skin without Mojang going after me for using Steve likeness, right? You're undercharging at that rate.
Correct.
Oh, wow. Somebody has apparently made a Steve carrying a Steve egg skin. That
okay.
is deeply disturbing. Like, you know, the little eggs.
Merchandise, you need to stop calling it a Muppet. That's also true.
Yeah, I was gonna call it a Mupsit. Because it's for the Mupsits Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carsalim says you can just give the artist a really large tip. Well, no, because what you need to do is you need to get them to sign a contract giving you unlimited rights to use that skin for merchandise. That's not a tip. That's a a legal agreement. And if it looks like you scammed them on it, that could cause legal problems later. You should pay them a fair rate for it if you don't want to risk legal problems.
I agree. I have had lots of problems with my skin because the artist refused payment and has spent the last 8 years hiding. Like, they've specifically given me permission to do whatever I want, but they've made it so that I cannot have their email address, so I cannot pay them. And it's like, let me pay you money, you deserve money, and they refuse. So
yeah, that's not, because
that's a different problem.
But then at that point you can't have, if you don't have a contract with that person that's like signed with their legal name that gives you the rights to use it in merchandise, that could really come back and bite you later. And
It
so
could,
if
yes.
that person's gonna hide from you, like, you working with them on future projects isn't really viable.
No. I'm aware. Don't worry. I've got it. It's under control. It's just. I mean, after 8 years.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of work to go through to avoid payment. I'm not avoiding payment.
No,
I'm trying.
Yeah.
They're avoiding payment.
Okay, so.
Oh, they meant from them.
Yeah.
You'd think, yeah.
Banging my headphones on the light.
Jimmy6 has purchased Stream Roots packs. Thank you very much. And also played the death sound. Yeah, no, that's how I feel about it. That's true. Oh, JT has resubscribed for 32 months. Thank you.
Okay. Bum.
So is your Muppet gonna be blue? It's definitely blue, right?
Well, I like the pale blue for the Muppet version. Because like, I really liked the I like the blue skin face camera too. I like, I don't know. I feel more comfortable being on camera when I do weird stuff with the camera. It feel like I'm less self-aware about, like, I'm like, oh, because this is a distortion of my image, I'm not quite as self-conscious about my appearance, you know what I mean?
Hang on a second, someone's at the door.
Alert.
It's not the computer.
Oh, we were gonna surprise people with what the thing was, which is not a computer. There's Cleo's alarm. That's not mine, so I can't turn it off. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, we got a tip rolling in. Let's see who it's from. Thank you very much to Salem for the 10 who says more cursed. There's got to be a way to make this weirder. Yep, every dollar that rolls in, we are rolling the camera at 1 degree angular. So here we go.
Okay.
Rotate Joe. Do. Hey, Cleo, I was just rotating my camera.
That's cool.
How was your door?
It was a door.
Yay.
Who is calling me?
I don't know. I figured it was like the delivery person going, hey, I'm here.
Hang on.
Badger says, wow, they're delivering doors. Okay, in fairness, I did just order a sheet of plywood. So, well, not a full sheet.
It was Amazon. Amazon were calling me. I'm not entirely sure why Amazon were calling me.
Are they handling, like, the sub-delivery or something?
No. Okay. Deep breaths.
Okay.
Feel like you haven't been insane in a while, Blaze. Blaze. Save that for Cam's stream, not my stream, okay? And it wasn't a spam call. No, they were just dropping off a package and I wasn't running to my door fast enough, apparently.
Oh, okay. Is this the cat food? They're like, you're gonna attract rats and squirrels if you leave this on your porch. You better come get it immediately.
Yes, it was indeed cat. How did you know it was cat food?
Because
Did you talk about this?
No, but like over the last several years I've known you, one of your constant complaints is, and I'm spending so much money on this delivery cat food because my cat can only eat this one food that we have to have delivered. So when you're like, it's a delivery and it's not the other one that we're expecting, I'm like, well, then it's going to be cat food.
I didn't realize it was that common, but yeah.
I mean, you've mentioned it at least 20 times in the last several years, which is not like once a week, but it's more than once a month.
Joe takes notes, yeah.
Yeah, where's my page on Abby with the birthday and stuff?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's Abby's birthday today.
I know, which if I was referencing my Cleo's friend Abby page here, I would know that. But I don't know where that is in that. This is not an organized notebook.
The fact that it's there at all worries me a little bit.
Well, because at one point you said something like, let me tell you about my friend Abby, and I was like, okay, I'll start taking notes. It's like Cleo's friend Abby.
I think it was because Abby was probably in the chat and being annoying. That sounds like it.
Yeah. Okay. January 10th birthday, Goblin Obsessed. Those are my only two notes. Goblin Obsessed, ? January 10th birthday. I think today might be January 10th.
It is indeed January 10th.
Oh.
Hey, Jam!
In which
and
case...
Elle!
Hey, Jam and Elle.
And Kish!
And Kish.
Sorry, all my VOPs turn up at once.
Well, I was gonna sing Feliz Cumpleaños to Goblin Abby.
Well,
Abby
isn't here.
Oh,
so...
okay. Well, if
but
Abby
that's not
shows up,
stopping you. We're not stopping you.
Well, I was gonna say I don't want Jem to leave, so I won't sing because my singing is terrible, and I will admit that.
Your singing is not terrible. It's just subpar.
Yeah, I don't think that Gemini Tay deserves a subpar experience. So we'll wait till Abby shows up and deliver the subpar experience that's deserved then.
I deserve the subpar experience, having to experience you sing. But Jem says she's just here for the singing.
Oh, okay. I don't... It's not Jem's birthday, though. Is there something else we could sing to Jem?
Oh, Ollie's here as well!
Ollie's here? Ollie wants me to sing? Okay, wasn't there a band that Gemini Tay didn't know about that Impulse was saying, like, was it Avril Lavigne?
Hang on, I need to...
I think that, that Impulse was mad that he sent Gemini Tay some Avril Lavigne songs, and Gem never listened to them. And,
oh, yeah.
So here we go. He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? He was a punk, she did ballet. What more can I say? He wanted her, she'd never tell. Secretly she wanted him as well. But all of her friends stuck up their nose. They had a problem with his baggy clothes. He was a skater boy, she said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face, but her head was up in space. She needed to come back down to earth. Uh-oh. People are saying it's Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, I did say that just a minute ago.
Oh.
Being honest.
Sorry.
While she was singing, though, to be like... Okay. I do think you now need to sing Isn't It Ironic?
Okay. I don't actually know that one.
It's mostly, isn't it ironic, don't you think, repeated about 20 different times.
Is she the one that did You Oughta Know?
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. I know that one.
Oh no. Okay. I am sorry. Everyone.
Cleo's like, oh, we're gonna set the stream to mature.
No, we've got to set the stream to, oh my god, Joe singing this song.
Okay. Actually, I'm looking at.
Like, I know it. Tag me in.
We'll just do. Okay, I think this verse has the least stuff we'd have to bleep out. So here we go. 'Cause the love that you gave was Oh my gosh, this is hard to just jump into. Let me try. Let me come in with the end of the previous verse. I'm sure she'd really make an excellent mother. 'Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No! And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd hold me until you died? Till you died! But you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. There you go, Jem. You just got taught something by impulse, by proxy.
Me of the mess I made. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
I love reminding Ollie of things.
You love just anything.
Yay.
Where he put his keys, the mess he made.
Hey, Ollie, you parked over there. I'm not saying you have to leave right now, but, just so you know, that's where your car is.
We need to do this more often as a group. Just sit on chat and just heckle each other. That's great.
Well, Cleo, you know what? I think maybe it's your turn to sing something for Jem and Ite.
What would Jem like me to sing? Isn't that all you two do? That's just rude, Jem.
Oh, no.
I mean, granted, yes, it is, but...
Yeah, sometimes we do heckle each other, but, there's different levels of that. Heckle is kind of like the diminutive form of helkle, which means to call one into hell and burn them in the flames of just kind of mockery. Yeah, there's a whole scale.
Oh, okay. I need Ollie here for this bit. Respond to Joe, Ollie. I can't respond to Joe. What the heck?
You just... Okay. Well, what? Okay, you know what? You know this ironic song, and I don't. Why don't you sing ironic to Jem? Because she's never going to pick anything.
She's never going to pick anything. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Because Jem...
Let's see. Ooh. Well, Cleo, what's a movie that you like that has music in it? Do you like School of Rock?
Not particularly.
Okay. Well, what's a better movie for you to sing a song from?
What's a better movie? Joe, I am terrible at naming things. Just sing anything.
Oh, Cleo. Yeah. As Cameron J.K. points out, any musical.
I hate you, Cam.
You know who has a great, really easy to mimic style is that Chenoweth lady from Wicked. Why don't you do any song by her? You got 3.5 octaves in you.
I genuinely don't. Oh God, let me just like all I've got now is Trail to Oregon in my head, and I cannot. I
Okay.
Singing that is not appropriate.
Yeah. I feel like well, it's let's see. Isn't there a song from Rent about a new year? It's still a new year.
I do not like Rent. Rent is rubbish.
Okay.
And it is the worst song ever.
Well, then sing something else. I'm going to keep giving you bad suggestions until you're like, fine, I'll do this other one because at least it's not the dumb thing you said.
But then you're talking, Joe. I can't think whilst you're talking. That's true for any time we're together. It's why my intelligence drops 20 points. Because you talk.
And that's on a logarithmic scale.
I am not doing Avenue. Oh. Okay, name some musicals, guys.
Ooh, Repo the Genetic Opera.
There is nothing in that is appropriate for my voice.
Oh.
Avenue Q, yes. Oh, God, you guys have terrible taste in... You want me to do Hamilton? God. There is a lot of songs. Oh, God. Shrek.
I haven't seen the Shrek musical. Oh, people
No,
are
I've not seen
suggesting
the Shrek.
people are suggesting Newsies. Do you like Newsies?
Not really.
Oh,
It's all right.
too American.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, baby. You come to deal with my trauma. Like, I'm stressing about this now, guys. You've made it a thing, and I'm stressing. The Lafayette. You want me to sing Guns and Ships? That's not even. That's a rap.
How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo! Turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman, Lafayette!
You expected me to sing that?
Yeah, you're gonna do the Lafayette part.
No, I'm not going to do the Lafayette parts. I hate you so much, Joe. Like, I don't know how much at this particular point in time I hate you. This is too much. This is too much pressure, guys.
Yeah, if people want to go on Tumblr and make that Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse meme, this is Zombie Cleo. She can sing Lafayette. I can't do it on command. She can't do it on command.
On command.
Oh.
The worst part was my brain started doing the lyrics and my mouth was just like, no.
Do you know I am the very model of a singularitarian?
No.
I am the very model of a singularitarian. I'm combination transhuman, immortalist, extropian. Aggressively, I'm changing all my body's biochemistry because my body's heritage is obsolete genetically. Replacing all the cells muches here just temporarily. The pattern of my brain and body's where there's continuity. I'll try to improve these patterns with optimal biology. But how will I do that? I'll need to be smarter. Ah, yes. I'll expand my mental faculties by merging with technology. It's by Charlie Cam. It's pretty good. That might be good one to practice.
Joe knows so many things and he's just... Oh, dear.
Oh, do you know the Wellerman?
I do, actually. Well, I know the first verse.
Okay. Do you want me to bring you in?
No.
There once was a
I don't want to
ship.
sing, Joe. I don't think you understand how little it is I want to sing right now.
But it's for Gemini
when I
Tay.
sing, it's off the cuff. There is far too much pressure on this now.
Okay.
So
Well, I don't want to leave people hanging. So
you sing.
Okay.
You sing.
Okay, here we'll do a quick Beetlejuice one verse of the Wellerman.
Yes, social anxiety is a thing.
One verse of the Wellerman as the Beetlejuice, and then we'll let Cleo talk about something else. Because we actually had a whole topic before everybody rolled in. But there once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew up, her bow dipped down. Oh, blow, my bully boys, blow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day, when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Okay, I'm done. Hi, Kat. No, my voice is fine. Okay. So I need to actually draw and design a skin here. That was part of the...
Yeah, no, like...
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Clap. I'm not...
Oh,
clap.
Thank you, Chloe the Great and Powerful, for tipping 7, who writes bravo. I'm rotating my camera 7 degrees angular now, up to 22. Thank you very much. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. We also got a tip rolling in from Shifty Pumpkins for 30, who says, Joe Hills, wrangling verses and curses. That's going to rotate me to 52 degrees angular now. Do.
Alice says, put a stamp pad down, I'll decorate the journal. Yeah, no, she probably could. So, fun fact, anxiety, real thing, guys. So, yeah.
It's okay. We can talk about something that's been stressing me out
Please.
for a
Yeah,
year and a
please talk
half.
about something else.
Okay, this is our actual topic. We were going to talk about being positive and something that was stressing me out for a year and a half, and spoiler alert, worked out fine. Okay, but I was stressing about it for, well, I say a year and a half, about 15 months. Okay. So, switching over to camera 2 here. It's the same camera. I'm just in a different chair. Yeah, so I talked on the last stream about how I had to go to the bank and try to fix my credit, because even though I paid off like tens of thousands of educational debt and I had paid off a car, last time I tried to go to the bank to like try to get a mortgage or get any sort of loan, they're like, you paid off all your debt too long ago for it to really count. You need an open line of credit before we can loan you any sort of amount of money, and you need to demonstrate that you're responsible with it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just get a credit card. And they go on the computer and they're like, you're denied for the credit card. I'm like, what? I can't even get a credit card. And they're like, well, you can get a secured credit card where you pay us $300 and then you have a card with a $300 credit limit, and then come back to us in about a year or so and we'll see what we can do. So that was 15 months ago, and I've been stressing about that for 15 months. And I was like, okay, so what happens if I go back and they're like, nah, you're too bad. Especially now that, since my car got totaled, I need to buy a new car sometime in the next year, especially once my fiance gets here, because Badger has some mobility issues, and so it would be really important to have a vehicle. So I went back to the bank, and I printed off 2 years of tax returns and basically every invoice and every revenue thing from 2023, because I didn't have a tax return yet for that, because that'll get done in like February or March. And they actually gave me money. They said that the secured card was good enough that I could now take out a small personal loan and get a real credit card. So in like 6 months to a year, when I want to buy a car, I should be on track. So, yay!
Yay!
And I will say, I was a little worried about the personal loan, because one of the things, I had mentioned that as an option 15 months ago, and I was like, could I just take out like a small personal loan for like $300 to $500? Just something small to get the ball rolling. And they're like, we don't want to do a loan for a few $100s because it's a waste of our time. Like, it's not worth it, So I knew when I was going into the meeting that I needed something to like justify why I was asking for money, other than just I want to buy a car later and I need to borrow money in order to do that. So Cleo actually inspired me. Yay, Cleo. Because Cleo was getting a new computer sometime very soon, possibly.
Very soon.
Possibly very soon.
Shockingly.
And I was thinking to myself, setting up a new computer is always such a hassle. And my editing computer is over 3 years old. I'm going to have to replace it sometime in the next 6 to 12 months, too. Probably around the same time I was looking at getting the car. And so that's great. 2 big expenses at once. And I was like, oh, that's going to be a pain, because then, it's going to kill my momentum on the new season if I'm losing all this time setting up this new editing computer and dealing with the financial headache of buying a car at the same time. So then I was like, wait, why don't I go in there and say that I need a small personal loan to buy a new editing laptop? And, so that's what I did. I said, hey, I've got one now. I think it's got maybe another 6 to 12 months left in it. So this isn't an emergency for the business. It's not make or break or anything. But I'm at a lull with most of my video production work. So it would be really good to purchase it now and get it set up now. And that apparently sounded reasonable. So, yay.
Something you said sounded reasonable, Joe. We need to chalk that up for the history books.
Yeah. So this isn't one of those things where I'm like, yay, I'll never have financial problems again, because I am still worried about paying my bills this month. But in the very least, I've got this looming expense of buying a new computer in the next 6 to 12 months taken care of. I've started doing some benchmarks with it. And so flying around on one of my Patreon servers, in the spawn area. On my old laptop with a completely vanilla Minecraft setup, no sodium or anything for graphics performance stuff, I was getting around 44 frames a second. On the new laptop, I was getting like 160 frames a second. Completely vanilla car. It's crazy how good computers have gotten in like 3 years. Well, the other thing is, so I got the one I got 3 years ago was not the top of the line model. And so it's like I jumped forward 3 years and I jumped up a
Best
couple
part
of
is
steps.
Joe has no idea what's going on.
What's going on?
Kitty. Oh, she stopped doing it now.
Oh, she like tapping her paw? Like
she's attacking the pencil every so often.
Oh.
Every time I tried to draw, she would attack the pencil. She's stopped now. Like that.
I'm trying to watch it. Oh, yeah. Oh, there she is.
You're a daft cat. She's being very cute, which is what I needed, so...
Let's see. Oh, and...
Her paws are so fluffy. They're huge because she's got extra toes.
We also got a tip rolling in from Ink Curious for 10, who says, I plan to share the wealth if I won the lottery, but since I only matched 2 out of 5 numbers last week, enjoy my 2024 lottery winnings. And
Woo!
So Ink Curious tips 10. That brings us up to 62 degrees angular. Do. So thank you very much, Ink Curious, for that.
Listen, they know you just got cat food. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. They're like, gotta do that. But,
yeah. Thank you, Shifty, for the 30 quid, and says, so that happened. Yep, yes it did. That happened. Fruitcakey has resubscribed for 11 months. NX Super has resubscribed for 29 months. Thank you. Salem Oleander tipped $10. Says,
Woo,
from Salem, I love your bullet journals so much. So in the new year, one of my goals is to make my own. Excellent choices. Excellent choices.
Mm-hmm.
The pencil is the enemy. Yeah, pretty much.
So... yeah, another small victory with this. So, I went in and I found out my credit rating is good. I'm taking out a small loan, and they also gave me a low value, or what do you call it, low credit ceiling real credit card this time, too. So between those two things, like, I'm hoping to bump it up even more. But I also realized, like, in the process of setting up the new laptop, I'm like, now's the perfect time to get rid of my Adobe subscription. So I've canceled my Adobe subscription.
Brave.
So I'm saving like $60 a month there, and I'm ecstatic. Some folks in my community had recommended a suite of graphic arts and design tools called Affinity, which is like $170 one-time purchase. And so, since I was paying over $60 a month for Adobe, that'll pay for itself in 3 months, basically. So I'm very excited about that. But I used that to create this new skin. That was one of my test projects with that software. So I'm very excited.
That sounds cool. Kitty, stop it. You need to stop.
Oh, the cat is right in the middle of the camera now.
Yes, that's pretty much just how it goes in my life.
Have you tried getting, like, a small cardboard box you put down, like, next to, like, just out of frame for the cat to sit in? Or something, so it feels like it's right there, but, like, you know.
Yes, that is a thing they have. They have, specifically, this pad for them to sit on.
Oh, that looks very soft.
It is very soft. Because my cats deserve the best. Except for when they don't. Which is most of the time. Because they're monsters. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Why wouldn't I be talking about you? She just wants love at this point. Hello, baby. Now you are definitely in the way.
gonna be okay, Cleo.
I'm fine.
Okay. You're sighing a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Don't know how to respond to that which is like, yes, I just had an anxiety attack on stream, Joe.
That's fair.
It's like, you're sighing a bit. Yes.
Well, I was assuming it was about the cat, though. That was more...
No.
Okay.
Cats don't make me sigh. They just make me furious.
Oh.
Don't you, baby? Make me rage.
So would you describe yourself as sigh furious?
Sure.
Well, there we go.
I like, the worst part is that, like, that's a play on another word, and my brain is just like, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just all over the place today.
Like, honestly, same.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I did the puppet skin as the head and then I have my face underneath it. I think I need, like, should I be looking up at the puppet? I don't know what puppeteers look at when they...
Well, they
look straight ahead?
They look at monitors that are showing them their performance.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Sapphic Whimsy is resubscribed for 2 months.
Yeah, because I was kind of thinking, like, the way Scar's eyes kind of go down and to the right, maybe my eyes should go up. But I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it matters. Are we being 100%, like, is it necessary to, like 100% this?
No, I mean, I do,
Does it need to be, like, 100% accurate?
I did get a Christmas present from my fiance, which is a finely calligraphed card that says anything worth doing is worth overdoing. So I don't really want to 100% this, but I wouldn't mind, like, 120%ing it.
Well,
but yeah, no.
Anything worth doing is worth half-assing.
Yeah, I agree with that one too. Like, there's nothing in the middle for me. It's like, I'm either going to do as little energy as possible because this has to get done, but nobody cares how it gets done. Or I'm going to commit to the bit and really just go all in on this. Queen Dark Lady says if they're stage acting like an Avenue Q, they look toward the audience. Yeah, I've never seen Avenue Q live. It must be cool.
It is pretty cool, actually. Is it the best musical I've ever seen? No. But it's fun, and sometimes that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, the only two full musicals I think I've seen on stage were Wicked. No, I saw Wicked, I saw Rent, and I saw Hamilton on stage. I don't know if you'd count, like, The Nutcracker. That's more of a ballet.
That's a ballet.
And I saw Carmen at the ballet. That's a ballet.
Isn't that more an opera?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is an opera, but it's an operatic ballet. I don't know.
It's an opera with ballet elements.
But I wouldn't consider it a musical. Yeah.
The only one I saw that wasn't done by high school was The Lion King. Starlight Express was the most fun musical I've seen just for the roller skating. I can understand that. I never got to see Starlight Express, but now it's sort of over. Phantom of the Opera is fun because of the chandelier, particularly when you're under the chandelier when it goes. That's cool.
Trying to figure out how... I guess I could do the glasses as an overlayer. 2.
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
At intermission, she looked at me and afterwards and said, "You didn't tell me there would be puppet fornication." I mean, there is that too.
That sounds like a song by the Eagles.
Weren't they the Hotel California guys?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
On Trip to London, when
I thought there was a song called
California.
Californication, though. Is that not them too?
That's Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, never mind then. I'm just bad at knowing things.
Not comparatively. I've known way worse people at knowing things than you.
Fair enough. I'm trying to...
In fact, you're like mostly pop culture as far as I'm concerned. You're like 90% pop culture.
Well, no, because pop culture is stuff that's, like, popular. I know a lot about, like, weird niche stuff like Stargate or Star Trek or, like, sci-fi stuff.
Like, the fact that you think that Star Trek is niche is mind-blowing.
I mean, it's only available on a subscription service for the new shows. Like, it's not, like, on broadcast television.
I guess.
I mean, like, I would say if something is on Netflix, that's pretty broad at this point. But, like, if something's only on Apple TV or, like, Paramount Plus, I'm not really sure how broadly... Like, that feels kind of niche. Like, Ted Lasso might have been the biggest show on Apple TV, but I would still consider Ted Lasso a pretty niche show.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Game of Thrones was also available, though, on, like, broadcast HBO. Or, no, which is not broadcast, I guess. It's still a paid service, but it was available on televisions. Like, without a streaming service. Like, HBO, like, was a cultural institution for years before streaming showed up.
Popular medium in 2024. Broadcast TV. Yeah.
I mean, I think when Game of Thrones came out, broadcast TV was an even bigger deal, though, too. Like, or like,
It did mark the end of
television.
the beginning of the decline, yes.
Yeah, it was right. Like, so I would say Game of Thrones was pretty big in pop culture, but it was also not only available on Paramount Plus for the, you know. I don't feel like it's fair to compare HBO at its peak and Paramount Plus at its peak.
I mean, that seems reasonable. My roommate at the time made us get HBO to watch The Sopranos.
It's not a bad decision.
Never watched it.
Oh, I really like it. It's interesting. I'm trying to. I don't know that you would enjoy it.
I mean, that's fair.
But like, I
I
don't know.
don't enjoy many things.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting, but it's a very, if you don't like Newsies because it's all about New York and America, then you're not gonna like The Sopranos.
Fair, I guess. I mean, I didn't say why I didn't like Newsies.
There is some interesting stuff in The Sopranos, though, about like the premise, or the show starts with the idea is that the head of one of New Jersey's crime families has started having panic attacks. And
Oh, I know about those.
so he goes and seeks psychiatric help. And he is unwilling and uninterested in changing his lifestyle or his ethical code. He's just interested in not having panic attacks or managing the panic attacks better, right? And so there is a kind of problem throughout the show where the psychiatrist realizes she's just helping this guy become the most effective mob boss he can be and not necessarily a better person, you know? Because it's just like, you should be the best at what you do, unless what you do is, crushing small businesses for protection money. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, okay, basically a lot of the core concepts of psychiatry, are it's about some of the core concepts of psychiatry being weaponized into being a more effective operator of a violent criminal ring. And it's interesting.
Yep. I can believe that. That's an interesting one, I suppose. Can I get that kind of therapy? No therapy for you. Only failure therapy. I mean, I suppose you could get that kind of therapy. Just would cost a lot.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, is he can afford the best.
I wish I could afford the best. Or, any.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about what the access to mental health situation looks like under the NHS, but if I had to guess, it would not be a fun topic to discuss. So maybe we should just blaze right past that.
Yeah, let's just ignore. Let's just pretend that doesn't happen, because mostly it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Mostly, not always.
Yeah.
Being Native American means I don't have to pay for therapy. I just can't drive to the place that offers it. Oh,
That sucks.
yeah, that sucks.
Okay.
Oh. Star Trek is kind of nerdist subculture. The medium that's streamed on is also due to its age. Star Trek is available on Netflix in Europe and Germany. Okay, so like nerd stuff is available on TV.
Well, I also don't know if Netflix has the same market penetration in German pop culture that it does in American pop culture. So I'm saying, like,
you can be safely assume that it's fairly equivalent in Europe as it is in there.
Oh, well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they had their own service over there called, like, vid streaming or something.
They do. It's called Netflix.
Oh.
It's different. It's like I can get things on UK. Not that I have Netflix anymore. But you can get like different things on UK Netflix than you can on American Netflix. So it's like there was a whole bunch of Doctor Who's at one point on there.
Oh, like one of the specials, like the 5 Doctors?
No, like all.
Oh, the All Doctors.
The All Doctors, yes.
That was a good special.
I mean, like,
Okay.
yeah, there was one where all the current Doctors were there. That's true. It was called The 3 Doctors. If you ever want to watch Doctor Who from like before like the mid 2000s, probably be aware that you shouldn't.
Okay.
Just you shouldn't. No, there are some that like when I was growing up, it got really self-referential. It's like every new episode was based on a previous episode, and that sort of was just sort of like, what, you don't know the deep lore?
The deep lore.
Hey, Sky, thanks for coming over. It's appreciated.
Woo, Sky. Okay.
streaming has splintered up. Well, it's a case of Netflix got big, got popular, and then all the companies were just like, we can do that for ourselves and then make all the money because we own a huge catalog instead of, but then they don't realize that actually after a while people are just going to go back to pirating everything.
Well, I mean, I'd be happy to buy the stuff. My personal favorite thing is to just buy the episodes of the show on iTunes because I want to send the financial signal. I don't care about everything else that your channel produces. I care about this show.
That's fair. I watch things on DVD. I'm at the point where I'm just buying things on DVD because I got out of the habit.
Yeah.
And then it was just sort of like, I want to own the things I own. So...
Yeah. I like the idea of owning things on DVD, but I don't have like a portable DVD player when I'm washing dishes or doing chores. Like, I don't really have time to watch shows if I'm not cleaning something. And I'm never really cleaning the living room because I don't have time to sit in front of the TV in the living room to make a mess there. So it's like, I think in principle, owning anything that was important to me on DVD would be great, but that would be a collection and I still wouldn't watch it. Like, except for like when I had people over. Because I just don't have time to sit in front of a television and watch something on my own.
I mean, that's fair. But portable DVD players do exist.
Yeah, but like, do I really... Like, because the thing is, it's like my phone is waterproof. So if it gets splashed while I'm making dishes, I'm not worried about it. But I don't think a lot of portable DVD players are. Like...
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So then I would just end up buying stuff twice, which... Yeah.
I mean, I've done that too.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a bigger kitchen in the future where I could actually have room to have, like, something and not have it get... like
where I could have things.
The entire kitchen is in the splash zone. If I'm, like... If I'm... And the sink is also super high-powered jet. So, like, if I, like, try to wash a bowl and it hits the wrong angle, it just splashes water everywhere. It's like... this whole apartment's the worst.
Yes, it is. I wonder if I can do that with the washi tape.
NK Art says it's about having a copy that isn't reliant on access to a server. Well, but the thing is, I don't want to own a bunch of things I don't use or can't use. It's like, yeah, one day I'll watch this on the DVD, but it'll have to be a day where I can sit in front of a television for 2 hours. And that is not any day, anytime soon. Yeah.
Cam's just reminding me, I did buy a new DVD player because I was buying new DVDs.
Sure.
Okay. And he's just reminded me I do have an issue with my new DVD player.
What's that issue?
The issue is that when I fast forward things, it changes the color of my light bulbs.
That's interesting. So do you have like multicolor LED lights or something?
Apparently I do.
And like, is it because the infrared on the remote is sending a signal to the lights to change the color?
Yes, absolutely. That's what's going on.
But you didn't know that your lights responded to infrared signals from remotes.
No, I didn't.
So does it cycle the colors? So like you have to hit fast forward 16 times to get them back to white?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
It was amazing is one way to put it. It was very confusing. But yeah, that was an issue that I had. It was like, what is going on? I mean, I can get it back to white if I turn them on and off again. So, you know, it's not forever.
Mm-hmm.
Free disco. Something like that.
trying to think about how I want to do these eyes.
If you don't normally change the colors, though, some opaque take over the receivers, and you should be good. I don't know where the receivers are, though.
They're probably in the bulb somehow. You know, putting tape on things that generate heat is not usually...
Heat is not a good idea. Yeah.
Where you want to be either, just as a fun little note.
As a side effect. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's just a case of just being aware that it's a thing that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Or not, as the case may be.
But yeah, like I said, like, part of it for me, though, with the selecting what to buy is I want to signal to the companies, please keep producing this, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that this has value. And a DVD run doesn't come out until after the season is complete of the TV show. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you buy it on iTunes, you get the new episode the next morning. Like, what? So it gives them like, by the time the DVD comes out for the previous season, they might have already decided whether or not to cancel the show.
Yeah.
And I know that that's not like one purchase here and there isn't a huge thing, but if the show is canceled, I don't want to be like, I didn't do everything I could, you know? Like, I feel like, I don't know.
Fair, I suppose. Like... It's okay, Artsy. I'll figure it out.
Okay, this is nightmarish. Random Method writes, our upstairs neighbor has a remote-controlled gas fireplace that has been spontaneously turning on by itself lately.
No. That's horrifying.
Yeah.
They should not have the fireplace.
Yeah, that's not... No fire... like, if it was an electric fireplace, fine. But anything gas-powered should not be remote-controlled.
Should not be turned on without your express knowledge.
That is terrible. Don't post crazy spinning emotes, please. I cannot... I'm already having a hard time focusing. People start putting in animated emotes, and I'm done. I'm like, no. And like, people are like, well, as a as a person who uses Twitch, you can turn off animated emotes. But then the problem is I can't see when people post emotes from other people's channels what's in the emote, and I can't moderate it if I can't see it. Like, if the first frame is innocuous, but then the other frames are bad somehow. Like, yeah. There's no way for me to turn off animated emotes for the entire channel, as far as I can tell. I just have to keep timing people out when they post them.
I have a remote-controlled gas fireplace. Why? It's nice and cozy. Yeah, but why?
Like, yeah, I don't think that's necessary. Like,
I mean, it's not necessary, but it's
well, like, I'm just saying, like, the trade-offs on remote-controlled gas anything, like, horrifying. I would not feel safe with that. Like, that's, yeah. Yeah, I don't want any sort of smart home devices. Ugh. Sorry, go on, Cleo.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Okay.
Memory issues.
Memory. Shouldn't my skin have eyebrows? I don't know if my eyebrows are like a defining feature of my face. I was gonna say, look in the mirror real quick, but I guess I'm just gonna move over so I'm in frame of the camera, and then, yeah, let's quickly, whoops.
Are an eyebrows a defining feature of Joe's face?
Yeah, like when people think about, because like most Minecraft skins don't have eyebrows, but like I think my eyebrows are. Well, the glasses kind of are bigger, or more bright, but yeah, I feel like maybe the new skin should have eyebrows. I don't know.
I remember. I used to watch her back on season 3. Yeah. I'm still on season 10.
Yeah, I'm excited about season 10.
Season 10 can't come soon enough. I am looking forward to it.
I 100% agree.
Oh yeah, I raided Ren last night.
Oh,
And
yeah?
we were just sort of like, he asked, was it last night or the night before? Must have been the night before. And it was a case of we need to do more plate up, and I said yes. Joe mentioned that they were interested, and Forces mentioned they were interested. So we might do some more plate up.
What were you thinking
know.
about that? Would that be like a weekday thing, weekend thing?
But I mean, it really depends on when we're free
Yeah.
and when we feel up to it. But it's probably a weekday thing.
That would probably be better for me, because like my next few weekends are kind of crazy, because my daughter was supposed to go to her mom's per the custody calendar on MLK weekend, and is not going to her mom's. So, yay!
Ooh,
last minute scrambles.
That feels like bad.
Yeah. It's one of those things where her mom's like, well, I just got a new job and I don't have a lot of time off yet. And I'm like, when you get a new job, you can say up front, hey, I have this pre-existing commitment legally to pick up my child for MLK weekend, so I need that Monday off. Like, you can negotiate that. Like, especially if it's a job that requires highly specialized knowledge, like a PhD in biophysics. It's not like she got a job at Burger King and they're like, you really have to work MLK Day. But I don't know. I'm still salty about that. But anyway.
And you know what? That's fair, Joe. That's fair.
Because like this is I was originally, I didn't want to announce a date for my. I wanted to do a Patreon decked out weekend.
Yeah.
Where I was gonna run decked out on my Patreon server, and I was like, I better not announce the date just in case this MLK thing falls through. And then it fell through, and I'm like, well, I'm glad that I don't have to cancel that now. But I'm still also annoyed that I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I've made like backup fun plans with my kid, so it's not just like, okay, hey, well, I know your mom isn't here to pick you up, but also I booked a bunch of work, so I can't hang out with you either. So anyway, my point is, plate up on a weekday would be fantastic. That's very excited about plate up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what console is that? Is that a computer game? Also,
That's a computer game.
Okay, I should probably buy that on Steam real quick. Just as a reminder, tips are welcome via PayPal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat.
Wait until me and Ren have fixed a date, because it's because I want to make sure you can come before you spend the money on it.
I mean, the thing is though that like a few hermits play it, and just in case, like, it seems like it would be good to have already installed.
Fair. Need to do more fun things with washi tape. Designs and cutouts with washi are so fun. I enjoy doing the cutouts with washi. I enjoy washi immensely. It's discounted on Humble Bundle right now as well, apparently.
Yeah, they were bought by IGN a few years back, like, and I will never give them a cent ever again. Like, IGN is one of the worst companies in gaming, and they were like trying to fix their reputation by buying some of the best things in gaming, and I'm not. This is back to me voting with my dollars. I'm just Humble Bundle is dead to me because IGN was dead to me, and they're knocking a Lazarus off of destroying other things. So,
okay then.
Yeah. Anyway. But hey, I got it on Steam, so next problem.
Thank you, Megs, for the 34-month resub. Good morning to you. Tamcronin has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. And Gemon has resubscribed for 29 months. Thank you very much indeed. Oh.
Yeah.
Where is my package? Kind of wanted that.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that.
I started playing Plate Up with my siblings after watching you and Ren. That is the appropriate response to watching me and Ren do anything.
Yeah.
Go play stuff with your siblings.
Yeah, some people started King storylines with their families after seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Got OPC obsessed with it. Whoops. Yeah, me and Ren were talking about what jobs you guys are going to do in our restaurant, because it's definitely our restaurant.
Yeah. So the eyebrows here would be covered by the glasses, the way I'm imagining this anyway, but I do feel like having them in there having them hinted at behind the glasses, I think would make the skin feel less Steve-like, because that's one big part of it, is it's like, especially when I had the beard, I did kind of look like Minecraft Steve anyway. So it's like, okay, I need to depict my face in a way that's visually different from his, which is one of the reasons I moved the eyes up a pixel. I'm adding eyebrows. I need to play with the hair.
My siblings already had a King storyline going on, the youngest one. Is that you, Blaze? Feel like that's you. It is not, my goodness. In which case, bow to your superiors, which is in this case the youngest one. You're the oldest and wasn't even going for it.
Yeah. Gato says, is this a new Minecraft skin? That's what I'm working on. Yeah, I'm concepting it out at the moment. Okay. If we had an overlayer with the glasses here.
One of those I abdicated. My sister has always been the queen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There's nothing funny about that. That's just the truth.
That's okay. Not everything about your sister has to be funny. That's when you say, just her face.
I mean, her face is pretty funny, but I find that's rude.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunately, she's never been bothered about being rude to me.
Mm-hmm. But you don't want to be rude to her.
I don't want to be rude to her because that might hurt people's feelings.
That's fair.
I'm a wuss in real life is what we're learning here.
Oh, no. Not our Cleo. A wuss, no.
Pseudo Microthorax Dubious Tip 10 says, I don't know what to write here. Have a heart. Heart. I do have a heart.
Me?
It's even my own.
Woo. Am I gonna look like I'm balding if I have the hair, like, start, like, on
I mean, the fact that
head?
you have to answer that question probably means yes.
Yeah.
So next question, Joe, are you balding?
No, not in real life, but I'm trying to figure out with the skin, like, how high I can start the hair. Like, I want to move it higher than I had it before, and possibly further. Because it's like, if my hair is, like, pulled back in, like, a ponytail a lot of times in real life, how does that, like, I guess, I feel like that should be, like, almost...
I've gotta go.
Cleo asked me to cover for the stream while Cleo is gone. I'm Joe Hills. Howdy, y'all. Ollie left, but we can still sing. What can we sing? What sort of things does Cleo like? You know, let's maybe pull up. Let's go back to the Wellerman, maybe. I don't know. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. Wow, I don't have the meter at all, or the harmony melody. That's a better. It's illegal to sing without Ollie here. Oh boy. What's yeah, musical episode part 2. Yeah, I need a covering for Cleo song. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. I'm trying to think what would be a good song to sing when Cleo's getting a new computer. Um, the year 2000 lyrics by Flight of the Conchords. The distant future, the year 2000. The distant future, the year 2000. The distant future, the distant future. The world is quite different ever since the robotic uprising of the late 90s. There is no more unhappiness. Affirmative. We no longer say yes. Instead, we say affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Unless we know the other robot really well. There is no more unethical treatment of the elephants. Because there are no more elephants. So, still, it's good. And there's only one kind of dance. The robot. And the robo boogie. Oh, and the robo boogie. 2 kinds of dances. This is not really a song. This is like they just talk while they play music in the background. That's probably a bad choice. Oh yeah, the name of oh yeah, the refrain is though the humans are dead. The humans are dead. The humans are dead. Okay. Let's see. When will season of Hermitcraft begin? When will season 10 of Hermitcraft begin? I do not know. That's a lot of Flight of the Conchords. Yeah, Flight of the Conchords, yeah, a lot of their music is not is kind of talky. I think I hear Cleo coming back to the stream, getting the headphones on. Hey Cleo.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How's your delivery?
Heavy.
Heavy. Do you have anything you want to show everybody? Or should we give you a second? You know what? Thank you to another JT who gifted a sail. I'm thinking of the sailing ship from the Willerman. Gifted a sub, which is the opposite of a ship. It's under the water. To Railgun Convention. Another JT also gifted a sub to Alex Star Rider. To Arrow Hero. And also to me, that one person. Oh no! Oh! And to Grimbold. And Cameron gifted a sub to Aunwashare. And QWERTY the Alien subscribed with Prime for 13 months.
Thank you, Joe, for reading out all my...
Toyman LOL subscribed at Tier 1 for 3 months in advance.
Ooh, thank you very much.
See, they were all subscribing, so you'd have to, like, be panting while you're trying to read their names. But I can mispronounce them just as well as anyone.
Okay.
Let
me pull off labels and stuff.
Yeah. So, okay, so Kindleus actually has the correct answer to the question of when will season 10 of Hermitcraft begin. Shortly after Mumbo announces the wrong date. That's on brand.
I mean, that's...
Yeah.
Why do we get Mumbo to... Like, Mumbo's hardly ever there for, like, meetings and stuff. Why do we get him to announce stuff?
We don't. Like, the last few things he's announced were things that we had agreed not to announce in advance.
I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah, like the world download.
Oh, yeah.
He announced that the world download would come out on Christmas Day, and it's like, we agreed on a date that was not Christmas Day, and we agreed not to tell anyone in advance. And so it's just like... I appreciate Mumbo a lot, though. But, yeah.
This has so many things with my address on them.
Yeah, well, they don't want to misdeliver something that expensive, so I'm going to keep thanking people. Say you, Lily, subscribed with Prime. Okay,
I'm scrubbing things out with marker, with Sharpie.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that you can do, possibly, is not put the box on the table. but like slice it open and then pull it out and put it on the table.
I could try doing that. It's very large and it's very heavy.
Sapphic Whimsy gifting 1 tier 1 sub to Commander 5am. Congrats, Commander 5am, on your tier 1
Hey, Sam.
sub.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try unboxing it.
Woo!
Am I unboxing it? I mean just slicing open the box.
We hit level 4 on the hype train.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Yes. So my new PC has arrived.
Yay.
Okay. Let's open.
Very resonant.
Look. There's a whole bunch of fans. That unnerves me slightly.
Like, wait,
Why do I need...
the fans are not already pre-installed?
They should be.
Or are these extra fans for if the ones you have pre-installed die?
Maybe. Okay, it has a lot of fans.
Did you order extra fans when you configured it?
No. I've got, look, cables.
Ooh. Oh, and hey, you've got infrared remote there for changing the colors of your lights.
Do.
Maybe check if those work on your house lights too.
And there's Wi-Fi.
Is that like little antennas and stuff? Yeah.
Hang on, let's check. This does not affect my house lights, at least not in this room. And then I've got some more gubbins. Like they did say that like there would be like different things arriving, you know, in case you want to do upgrades in the future. So
well, that's nice of them.
if it's liquid cooled, the modification may have.
So those might be the fans that came with the case that they pulled out to put the liquid cooler in. That's cool. Liquid cool.
Right. This is so hot.
It's okay, Cleo.
Just want to get the computer out of the box.
We believe in you. All the children of the world believe in you, Cleo.
Clap your hands. And a Cleo will get its computer. Oh.
It sounds like yay, it's clear of the box.
It's clear of the box.
Woo!
I'm gonna put it on here. Look. It's a box in a bag.
Yay!
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
That's something.
Unbox. Piece of plastic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you need to move the can of soda out of the way so if you nudge it, it doesn't spill?
Possibly. Okay. Quite well packed.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You want it to be well packed.
Yeah. Okay. I just need the plastic bit. It's so cold, it must be freezing in that van.
Oh, probably, yeah. Because, like, even if you have the heat on, the guy's always jumping in and out with the door and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Laying it down. Ooh.
Oh, I see some ports there. Oh, it's got USB 3. That's the blue one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see you got plastic inside the case there. You're going to want to make sure you take that off before you plug it in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to need to unscrew it, take out all the packaging.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a computer.
Does it have the thumb screws on it, or do you have to go get a screwdriver?
I think it's screwdriver. I mean, which way does it come off? Is the question.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's got really satisfying plastic on it.
Ah, here it comes.
I'm not going to take it off just yet because I want to make sure everything's safe and sensible and working. Oh my goodness, the Cleo UTs.
Does the liquid cooling come pre-filled? Yeah, is it a closed loop liquid cooling system, or is it one that you have to maintain?
I think it's closed loop.
Gotcha.
So, we could ask XB. XB would know.
Yeah, because I've always been too nervous to do a liquid cooled computer.
Well, it's not completely liquid cooled. There's a lot of fans and stuff in it, and it's. I don't know. I was speaking to XB. XB knows what he's talking about.
That's fair.
I'm just trying to figure out like how to get this screen off. Is it a slide screen? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yes, glass side panel, glass front panel as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just like completely glass, pretty much. You have a full liquid cooled computer. This is your first one. Never again will I do it. I think it's only the processor that's liquid cooled in this.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna very carefully set this on the floor. This is where I break it immediately.
No.
Okay, got it.
Put the cat pillow down first.
No. Okay. There's my computer.
Yay.
Hope we're all satisfied.
Woo!
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, that's very exciting.
It is very exciting.
Yeah, my new computer is a lot lighter than that.
I didn't realise how big it was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really excited though. I didn't realize like this is like the same footprint as my old computer, but the bevel or bezel on the screen is a lot. You're not gonna really be able to see that, but it's a lot thinner, so you get more screen real estate, which is nice.
Nice. Whew. Okay. Nasty little scratch on my right hand. That's a burn. I burnt. I was taking things out of the oven and not because I didn't use the oven mitts. You see.
Yeah, it's not a great one, strategy-wise.
It's okay. It's healing now. I mean, there was a massive blister there, but now it's fine.
I keep having to move back into frame so I can look at my face. I'm like, how would I do my mouth in a Minecraft skin? Probably, like, because if this is not a gaping maw type version of the skin, I need an actual, like, mouth on the front of the face.
Right.
So, and maybe a nose. I don't think, I can't really think of any hermit that has a nose on their Minecraft skin.
No, not offhand. Was the food tasty enough to be worth it? No. Let's not be silly about things here. All right. So the stream's going to end here because my brain has just switched off.
I believe in you, Cleo.
Because I want to make sure it's okay.
Scar has a 2x1 nose.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh dear. And everybody can now relax. The computer has arrived.
I'm relaxed.
That's true, Joe, you are.
Salem says if you leave off the nose or mouth, you get more room for the other. Both is hard to fit. Yeah. Yeah, because Scar's mouth goes all the way down to the bottom. Like, I like his little wry smile, but I obviously can't just do the same smile, because that will be derivative. Um, but like Scar's eyes and smile are so notable that even when he had his Team Ethos skin with the little mask over it, it's still like recognizable as Scar. I want whatever I do here or whatever I design to be iconic enough that if I covered it with an Etho mask and headband, I could still be like, that's clearly me.
We all need to cover ourselves with Etho masks and headbands. This is true.
I mean, yeah.
Things that I think would guarantee Etho leaves the server. Everyone's dressed as me. Bit weird. They're still dressed as me. Okay, I'm going.
Well, they did that for one of, like, I think it was when Etho was on the MC Championship. Because Etho said he was not going to change his skin to a team skin, so they just made their team theme Etho.
He will never change his skin.
Yeah.
Except for when he put his own face on it.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't he have his face on the stomach or something?
He does. He has his face
Under
on
the
the
vest.
stomach hidden by everything, yes.
Pixel Rift skin has a nose? Huh. I'll look into that.
He's quite embarrassed that it's there, to be honest.
Yeah, but not enough to do anything about it.
No. It's just like, you have your face on your skin. And he's like, yeah.
He removed the face after Joel wore it in Double Life. First skin change in 10 years. Really? Wow.
Is that a Uniball pen? Yes.
Yeah, that
They are the
Blame
best.
12 Asumos thing was iconic.
Blame 12 Asumas was pretty great. Pretty great.
Yeah, Blame 12 Ethos obviously is the logical next step. 13 Ethos if we can get them.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, so having a nose under the bridge of the glasses might make sense. It looks like a lot of people just do a slightly darker skin tone there. So...
Yours would be what, orange?
Well, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like my hair is pretty visibly brown and not black, but then again, I'm under a huge, incredibly bright light, and I'm not sure if that's true in most optical conditions. But
Somebody saying you've got black hair.
yeah.
Can confirm is brown. But it does look very dark on stream.
So that leaves me with some room for a mouth.
Just any mouth, just a mouth.
I really like Corrales' screaming mouth, but
I mean, everybody
obviously
likes
I don't want to
Corrales.
just do that.
He said whilst really wanting to do that.
I do. So, one problem too is I really don't like spending money on things. And
Yeah.
like when I want my skin to be kind of recognizably me, so when I go to conventions and stuff, people will come say hello. And so like if I did something like had purple lipstick on the skin, then I would feel like I needed to buy purple lipstick in real life. Or if I dyed the skin's hair green, I'd feel like, oh, now I gotta buy green hair dye. Like, so I feel like I should just do my normal mouth, like without any color or, but like.
I was going to say, B-dubs still gets recognized in public.
I mean, his eyes are about that big, though.
They are huge.
Yeah.
I think I'm done today.
Yeah.
My brain, like, I finished my journal and my brain has switched off a little bit.
Okay, well, we've been going about an hour and 45 minutes, so that's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
plus my brain is going, sort out the computer, otherwise you'll die.
Yeah. I also have to. Iskal just posted the Vault Hunters update for the Hermits, so I need to go get that working because if I don't do that now, I've got a really busy evening, and then when Quinn gets here tomorrow, if I can't connect to the Vault Hunter server, it's going to be hard to have a Vault Hunter stream with special guest Quinn Hills. So,
yes, that is true. That is true.
So yeah, why don't we go ahead and both wrap up here? We can leave the call and chat with our own streams to say goodbye to everybody. But thank you, Cleo. It was good hanging out.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate you. I'll see you later.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so cutting off the call. So we are going to say, okay, everybody, thank you for coming out. We're going to do last call for tips real quick. We are currently at what degree angular here? Every dollar that comes in, the camera rotates 1 degree. We're at 62 degrees angular. Let's make sure we haven't missed any tips that came in while we were looking at skins. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, the Iskal mod pack settings is going to be a whole thing. Yay. Okay, let's see. Looking at the Iskal instructions for this should be pretty reasonable for this Vault Hunters update. Let me read what he wrote to us here. Where's the Vault Hunters thing? He says... By the way, everyone, if anyone wants to watch a 16-minute walkthrough of Update 13, here's my video on it. So, delete the vault.jar in your mod folder, blah, 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 blah. This should be all fine. Okay. I will get on that now. Let's see who we can raid. Twitch.directory. Oh, we can raid Iskal, since he's doing that right now. I might go jump on the Vault Hunter server once I get my stuff set up just to test it out. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. And oh, yeah, our raid message is, howdy, y'all, Joe Hills raid here. Stop streaming.